Hiya! How yous doing? Yous alright? The vlogger is back, and today I'm going to call this Free Rant Friday. That's it! I'm not going to rant about anything. Yeah, there's a first for yous, eh? What do you think about that? I'm not even going to rant. What am I going to talk about? God knows. Okay, yes, I do know. A few days ago, I put my all-time top 5 albums up. Thanks to Joe for a response. Yeah, got not bad taste, I suppose, Joe. Right, so today it's going to be my all-time favourite 5 movies. Alright? Okay. Number 5 of all time favourite movie, it's got to be the amazing Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I have so many copies of this movie. I have the original, I have the digital, I have the special edition, I have the ultimate limited edition. So that's number 5. Okay. Number 4 is way back to the 70s with Gene Kelly and Olivia Newton-John, and that fantastic movie with a brilliant soundtrack by ELO, of course, one of my all-time top bands, Xanadu. It was on TV not that long ago. I just absolutely loved it. Fantastic. Great. Okay, number 3, and Christmas is coming up, and I could watch this movie any time of the year, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely. One of my favourite actors is in it. All-time favourite actor, James Stewart. Very festive movie, and I have a few copies of that as well. And It's a Wonderful Life. That movie just gives me goosebumps. I just love it. Love James Stewart. Fantastic movie. Absolutely brilliant. Got the black and white version, got the colour version, got another version, but I love the original version. Absolutely fantastic. So that's my number 3. Number 2, between number 1 and number 2, I really struggled. I've not watched much musical movies or musicals, but one that really sticks in my mind, and I seen it when it first came out. I don't know why, I just fancied it. Starred Nicole Kidman. Yep. I think Nicole was at her very best at that day. Hope you are not getting bored now just because I'm not ranting. But anyway, back to Nicole Kidman. Absolutely an amazing love story. Absolutely fantastic soundtrack. Great writing in it. Very sad. Brings more than a tear to my eyes. And yes, I'm the vlogger. Yep. It has got to be, and it can only be, the fantastic Moulin Rouge. Love it. And yes, I've got several different soundtracks to the movie. 1 or 2 different versions of it as well. Absolutely, I love that. It's the best love story I have ever seen. Very sad. Fantastic soundtrack. And I play it quite a lot on my phone. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So, that takes you down to my all-time ultimate favourite movie. Yeah, I could say something like, I'll be back after these, but I don't have any of these. So, straight in, absolutely an amazing movie. It's about 6 hours long, comes in a 2-pack double disc with other features in it as well. Story set America, where in the 1930s, perhaps the the late 1920s as well. Gangland America, all about these four boys, men who grew up together, and they had a mission in life. Pretty violent movie, fantastically told. Also another fantastic soundtrack to it. I did have the soundtrack to it, but I've lost it due to recovering PC or laptop and stuff like that, so I'll need to get it again. I love it so much. It's up there. Yep, it's up there somewhere. Give you a tour of the house maybe. This is where I live. Mind my head, my TV, my pictures. Got a thing about Titanic. Yep. See, I'm awfully glad that I have a little stand, thanks to Kaz for that, on this camera. That's just a TV. My pride and joy. And this is me again. Okay. What was this? Yes, of course. My number one all-time fantastic favourite of all favourite movies in my lifetime has got to be Once Upon a Time in America. I love it. It's brilliant. The music's something else, especially the instrumentals. So if I can recommend anything to use, it has to be this movie. See it, watch it over 2 nights if you have to, but it's that gripping. I think you will find that you will want to watch it in the one night. That's it. That's the vlogger's all-time top 5 favourite movies. Good taste, I think. Absolutely fantastic. There are another 1 or 2 favourite movies that I've got, but they didn't make it into my all-time top 5. So, running back again, Xanadu at number 5. Close Encounters definitely at number 4. I think I made a wee mistake earlier. Number 3, It's a Wonderful Life, James Stewart. Yes, my favourite actor. Number 2, Moulin Rouge, which it could squeeze into number 1, but it's really difficult. And of course, my number 1, Once Upon a Time in America. You have got to see this movie. You have got to. Don't know how long this has been running for. I was going to talk about Glesga times, my times in Glesga, my youth, bit of the Glesga banter. I grew up in and around Glesga, mostly Glesga, and kids' homes. Most memories that I can remember of is the 16, 17, 18. I stayed in Glesga, various parts of Glesga, but mainly in Partick and White Inch. I loved White Inch, absolutely brilliant. I mean, I can remember Glesga, the old Glasgow Corporation buses, the green, white and gold buses. Then came in the Strathclyde Transport buses, orange buses, absolutely brilliant. Of course, this was before First ever existed. I also remember the original Glasga Underground, the red trains. Brilliant. I loved the old Underground. Such nostalgia when I look back. They weren't as modern as they are now. I don't know. All I can say is the Undergrounds know the same. Definitely know the same what it used to be. But the old trains, at the end of each carriage, and sometimes in the middle of the carriage, you used to have sliding gates, so it was pretty cold in there. Especially in the winter months. But they were great. I loved the Underground, still do. I've got quite a fascination about the Glasga Underground. I've got about 4 books on the topic. Built in the 18th century. They were actually cable hauled, manually hauled, and pulled by horses. Won't go into that. I can actually remember when the Underground closed. I can't remember what year. It was closed for about 5 years to modernising it and all the rest of it. And it was our wee Lizzie, who lives down the road. Yeah, that Lizzie. Buckhouse comes to mind. Well, she was the first person on it. Yeah, today's Underground is pretty modern, but it's not the same. In the old one, there was a distinctive smell. Wasn't a dirty smell, but it was like, I don't know, we called it the underground smell. You don't get that now. It's a shame. I remember the times I used to walk through the Clyde Tunnel as well, when I stayed in White Inch. I was about 16, 17. I used to walk through the Clyde Tunnel, and I would take Govan End, go and see my wee bird at the time. Yeah, I can remember that. Now I'm going all nostalgic again. Right, as I said, this is Free Rant Friday, so I'm not going to rant about anything. I'll stop just now. I'll get this uploaded as quick as I can. And thanks for listening, guys. I'm going to continue the stories of Glesga, definitely. I'm going to try and do a vlog before I go to work tomorrow. If not, there'll definitely be one up on Sunday. So it's going to be a Glesga special. My times when I grew up in Glesga, where I stayed, the things that I remember, the fun that I had, the trouble that I got in. Well, did I get into trouble? No, really, not really. But that's about it. Hi to all my favourite people. Hi Sophie darling. Here you've learnt a couple of new words. Can't wait to hear them. Your mum's told me, but I want to hear them from you personally. Hi to Boyka. Hiya. Just sitting reminiscing. No rants today. See, told you. The ranter doesn't have to rant. So that's been my all-time top 5 movies ever, and a wee bit about Glasga Underground. Right, thanks again for watching. Remember, the group, The Vlogger, you can join it on Facebook. Just type in The Vlogger and you will see all my previous vlogs. Thanks a lot. I'm away to do some more reminiscing. Can't even spell the word, can't even bloody say the word. Reminiscing. Ta-ra, Chinas, see you later.